Hey guys, quick story for you. So summer is upon us, and I was at the pool the other day with my family, and there were a lot of day camps there. And as you could imagine, there were hundreds and hundreds of kids. It was kind of pandemonium, but it was cool. Like, throwback to when we were kids. And they did an incredible job of watching the pool. So like none of the kids were like left unattended. Nobody was just diving in the deep end. They had a ton of lifeguards watching that pool, and like they're really hands-on with the kids. It was cool. But then if you just look over like 100 yards the other way towards like the playground area and the basketball court, there was nobody there. And I'm okay with that. Like, I think kids do need to interact with each other unsupervised. But there were a lot of things going on that you would expect from unsupervised kids. There was like, obviously some bullying, and the kids were like getting like handsy, and it was getting kind of crazy. And again, like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think kids should roughhouse. I think they should learn how to like navigate and mitigate like confrontation amongst themselves. But they were unsupervised. And I know what we all tend to do. We all tend to create the safest possible environment for our kids, which is not natural. We don't want anybody to get hurt. But here's the thing. We would never in a million years, never, ever think about putting our kid in the pool if they don't know how to swim. You wouldn't let your kid go on like a vacation with their friend to the ocean if you didn't get them swim lessons. So why would we put them in like a social setting with other kids, lots of other kids, if they don't know how to defend themselves? All right, so for me personally, I have two daughters. I have two little girls. One just turned 3, the other one's about to be 1. My 3-year-old has already, learned a little bit of Jiu Jitsu, but pretty soon, like, she's gonna be diving in head first to learning how to defend herself. So we've got 2 rules. I've got 2 rules for my girls. They've gotta learn how to swim, and they've gotta learn how to defend themselves. And then just with those 2 things, think about the confidence you have. You could be at the pool and you know you can swim, just like you can be in a social setting around other kids, and you know you can navigate those confrontations. Now, watch your kid next time they're on the playground, or next time you're at like a play date or something. Just kind of take a little bit of a step back. When there's gonna be the inevitable confrontation, all right, what do? Is their first move to look for you and run to you to diffuse the situation? Do they have any skills, any tools at all to navigate that? That's what you want to think about, all right? And think back to when we were kids. We had a lot more opportunities for unsupervised play. And we learned a lot of tools. We developed a lot of skills, all right, to interact with other kids our age. We didn't have to rely on somebody supervising every minute of every play session, all right, because we had tools. So think about that. Would you throw your kid into the deep end without knowing how to swim? Of course not. All right, let's let them learn how to navigate these social settings. Get them into martial arts. It doesn't have to be here. This is not a sales pitch. This is a father talking to parents. Give your kids the tools.